Hi, my name is Carly, and this is my 5-minute review of what it was like to try CBD oil for the first time. For me, I tried Wild Theory CBD oil, and I tried it in 2 different strengths. Mainly that was because at the time that I was able to grab these, there was a massive sale going on, so I thought this is going to be perfect for me to try it. So first things first, before I made a decision to go with both of these, I did a lot of research and a lot of communication about the difference between CBD oil, the isolate, and CBD oil full spectrum. Based on what I read, and there's a lot of research out there, and some of it, it kind of varies with what I saw, I decided to go with full spectrum. As I understand it, a CBD isolate is pure CBD cannabinoid. But the full spectrum, there's multiple kinds of cannabinoids that apparently have some sort of, the term is entourage effect. I thought full spectrum to me sounded like it could give me hopefully the best results by including all of those cannabinoids would be the closest thing I could get to the actual plant itself. And what I was hoping for, what I was seeking was relief from arthritis pain that I have. Arthritis pain and stiffness that I've had for over 20 years. So I went with full cannabinoid, full spectrum cannabinoid, Wild Theory. The first one that I tried was this one. It's 1,000 milligrams on there. Right away, I'm gonna tell you, it does not taste good. And I don't think, which again, not a big deal because it's not what we're going for, or I don't think most consumers are going that this is gonna taste good. So it doesn't taste good. The first night, I kind of didn't really have high hopes for anything. I was gonna just take it and then see how everything kind of played out. When I first started, I was taking it twice a day. I was doing a half dropper in the morning and then a full dropper at night. That was just to figure out what dosage actually worked for me and off of the advice of the store that I was getting this from. So immediately I didn't feel anything with pain relief, but what I did notice was better sleep, a deeper sleep and falling asleep much quicker, which I welcomed. I thought that was awesome. A couple days into it, I also noticed too that it did help with thinking and a little more of a relaxed feeling. Sometimes I tend to have a bit of racing thoughts, especially if I'm in the middle of a big project. And I noticed that when I was taking this twice a day, that definitely seemed to minimize my thought processes from racing too much. So when I say that, I don't mean like you're slow and sluggish, like when you take NyQuil or something like that. It's not like that. It just definitely relaxes me a little bit. So that was a welcomed surprise. And so since again, the sale was going well and I was having good responses with this, I still wasn't feeling any pain relief. So I was remaining hopeful for that. So I played with my dosages a little bit, upped what I was taking during the day and then upped a little bit what I was taking at night. Still with this, no pain relief, really. The only thing that I noticed was that I was carrying less tension in my shoulders. So sometimes for my job, I would have to have my picture taken and the photographer's often telling me, drop your shoulders, drop your shoulders. This wasn't seeming, when I was taking this, they didn't have to give me those reminders as much. So I thought that was kind of cool, but still no notice on the pain. So then I decided to switch to this next one, which is still a full spectrum. It's still Wild Theory. This is just 1,500 milligrams. And oddly, this one tastes better. It's a lighter in color too than this one. Tastes better. It's more of like a light citrusy sort of flavor, which is nice because the other one leaves kind of like a bitter taste in my mouth. But again, that's just being really persnickety. Did the same dosage with this. I did a half dropper in the morning and then a big full dropper at night. And then I played with that a little bit to hopefully help with pain management. In the nutshell, both of these, I like them, I continue to use them, but I only take them at night now. Every once in a while, I will take it during the day, but for the most part, what I got out of both of these was a really good night's sleep, slower thought processes when I needed them, but not so much in the pain management. So I do have to say I'm a little disappointed with that because as an arthritis sufferer, we're looking for any relief that we can get. I've been dealing with arthritis for a long time and over-the-counter medications sometimes just aren't enough. And I also developed an allergy to one of them. So I was really hoping that this guy was gonna help me out. So not so much with pain management, but I continue to use it at night because I get a much deeper and restful sleep. And then if I have a day where my thoughts are really racing and I have a lot to get done, then I'll take it during the day as well. So hopefully that helps, but I just recommend make sure you understand the difference between an isolate and the full spectrum, but I definitely think it's worth a shot. You might have better success than I did when it comes to pain management. Thank you.